Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's tried one! Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, flings in a cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Milan are looking to go forward now. Acerbi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted. Lookman! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That is definitely not his best. He'll want to be quick to recover this. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets into some space. Tete can get it clear. And that has been clubbed away. And they're quick to get it back. Gordon. So we're still where we started right now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got a throw. Kimpembe. Spread neatly. Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao! Goal, Milan! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Rafael Leao really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Giovanni Cabral engages and forces him off the ball. Caicedo. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And they're back on the ball again. Throw in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that, and the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good alertness.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's in a great position. That is a brilliant interception. Caicedo. Rafael Leao proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's there to get it away. No, that was never going to make it. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Rafael Leao.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Konate has a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. And the volley. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Chan gets over and intercepts. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Caicedo. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and
Great hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
that was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Copa. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Son Heung-min being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Still just a single goal between the sides. Rafael Leao. Tete. That's a little off target.
Di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
And it's Tete. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Giovanni Cabral, he has found the way through.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass is just off target. Aim forwards. And he's picked out the run. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Barella makes the interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lookman. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3, numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 24.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Last-ditch defending, but oh, he's been caught napping. And the cup, he's had a go! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
This their second corner of the game. He shifted it to the flank. And he's cut it out. And the shot! Caicedo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kimpembe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of... Can he put it away? And he hits the net!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So is this the start? Lookman! Now, who's going to be first to this? Floated up and over. Paredes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? Paredes. And the ball's gone astray. Tete. Chance here to counter. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Lookman was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Squeeze it through. Copa. And he's in on goal. And the shot. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Deep into injury time! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Garnacho. Now the finish! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable, and his pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gross on Gisa. That's a nicely measured pass. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, just skips past his man. João Palhinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he won't reach that. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! An act of charity gratefully received. Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great position, Garnacho! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Just eases him off the ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Johnson gets over and intercepts. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's there to clear it. And they can counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Lookman! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's away. Raya clears.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
And the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. Raya. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Gross. And he's picked out the run. Kimpembe gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. Anguissa. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And Anguissa. Barella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min! And it's a goal! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, super fun. Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? Johnson gets it away. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Well, that is one way to stop him. Konate is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now there's a great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Rafael Leao. He could be in here. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Acerbi. That is ended up in no man's land. Gross proves just a little bit too strong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was good alertness. Gross tries to dink it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Almost
è di
an hour gone.
80.953 spettatori.
Gross. Oh, important interception. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he finish? In he goes again. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Decent enough try. A real chance if he can get through. João Palhinha. Fiddles it through. No, that's been intercepted. Gross. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Pope deals with it effortlessly. Garnacho. It's a good run down the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tete has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
20. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 29, il numero 19,
Cordoba.
il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
Pass somewhat off target. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cordoba. Can he finish? It's in! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Big chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gordon. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, shooting chance!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, Gordon! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
5 minutes to add. Lundstrom tries to get it clear. Kluivert. Daka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Late in the day, this could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. He gets big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.